Hello everybody, this is Kyra at the start of a new Let's Play. This is Let's Play Metal Gear Ground Zeroes. I don't remember if it's Metal Gear or Metal Gear Solid. It doesn't matter for the purposes of this. Funny story. This is technically not the first video, though the other ones no longer exist. What happened was, I originally started this as a blind run. And I played it blind. And, did the first mission, which is really the only true mission of the game, the only part of story mode. The other stuff is basically bonus shit. I did the mission, saw the credits, kind of freaked out. I was kind of rushed getting this done. Came home a while later, come on guys, give me the fucking menu. Guys. Oh, come on, don't do this. Well, anyway. Gave me the menu. Or, no, came home, tried to do mission again, this time with more competence, etc. Finished episode 3, because the first mission was done in 2 episodes. Discovered I had somehow deleted, not just recycle binned, flat out completely deleted episode 2. So, here we are again, doing this again, after having beaten it once. We are continuing with the typical half-hour format. To be fair, most of the first video was me looking at tutorials and just dragging ass. There's going to be a lot of me just plodding around because this game's pretty tactical, more so than most Metal Gears. Anyway, I'm going to shut up and let you have some story here. I'll be back when the cutscenes are open. Okay, I'm back. I guess I lied about the not commentating here, because it occurred to me just now that it's entirely possible this cutscene could run most of that half hour, which means you basically watching a cutscene with no input from me whatsoever. Now, I had heard bad things about this, that the game is short, etc., etc. It really is short. And
don't worry.
I was gonna say I knew some stuff, but it doesn't matter what I knew now. This isn't blind run anymore. Anyway, there's Chico from Peace Walker. At the time of this recording, I have not recorded Peace Walker yet, but I have seen it in action and I have played it. I know who he is, I know how it ends, etc. But by the time you guys are seeing this, I'm probably doing these in mostly chronological order. Then again, I may just flat out release them as I do.
How's it feel to play the traitor? No more war games. You're a real man now, soldier.
We'll say that for as short as this game is, it is a lot of fun. I really like the mechanics of this game, especially the marking mechanic that you'll see fairly shortly, actually. Well, not shortly, this is kind of a long
Give my regards to your boss when you get home.
We're gonna do an extra thing. We're gonna try and get all the XOF medals. Oops, please don't ding like that. Stop dinging! There we go. Damn it, come back. There we go. I'm sorry, they're not metal, but there's something like 9 of them in this area, and I'm going to try and get them all. I won't guarantee 100% of this game, but I'm going to try for it. I'm going to at least make a half-hearted attempt.
10 days ago, we got reports that Paz was still alive.
She survived.
She was rescued by a Belizean fisherman.
For those who were wondering, the guy that Master Miller's talking
what's
to
the plan?
is, in fact,
Silence her
Naked
before
Snake,
we're
or the big
compromised?
boss.
No.
He is
I've
no
got
longer
something
David
else in
Hayter.
mind.
He is now,
Our friends at
what's it
Cypher
called?
suspect Paz could be a double agent.
Kiefer Sutherland.
She's being
Kiefer
held for
Sutherland.
interrogation at a camp on the southern tip of Cuba.
Black site. Nice. A slice of American pie on communist soil and out of U.S. legal jurisdiction.
The upcoming inspection of Mother Base has to be connected somehow.
If I
The time
have
is too
any
perfect.
attempt at competence
UN's
here,
nuclear
this is going to look
inspection.
really good.
My guess
Don't
is
be
they're trying to
impressed,
corroborate
because what you
Paz's
haven't
statement.
seen is the 3 videos that were recorded and the 6 videos that were
War of our
scrapped.
capabilities gets
That
out.
showed me
We'll
popping
have
up
a war
constantly
to shut
and
us
reloading
down.
checkpoint, like
Having an
checkpoint
American
and
private
checkpoint, and
intelligence
just
agency
not
involved
being
is
good
bad
at this
news.
game.
Cypher's the ones who sent Paz to us in the first place.
She knows their true nature.
Right. Paz is our only link to Cypher. If she's still alive, we need her on our side.
See, for some reason when I first watched this and I saw the fox in the thing, it didn't occur to me that it should be backwards. That XOF is a thing. I don't know what XOF is, or Zod, or whatever you call it. I just know about Fox and Foxhound and all that shit. Now, as for Phantom Pain, I know 2 things. I know there's another version of Snake, and I know what the opening cutscene looks like when I've seen parts of it when I was watching 4 stars. Renegade for Life, Vegeta videos. Saw, oh, Vegeta's playing Metal Gear Solid 5. I figured that was the Revengeance video, and it wasn't. As soon as I realized that, I stopped watching it, didn't know it was.
Pirate crackdowns are go! Move!
One part Red Skull, 1 part Joker, I assume. Anyway, if I do this correctly, I'm going to be very slow and deliberate, using my weapon as little as possible. Though I will use it from time to time when I have to shoot out lights, etc.
So who's the other target?
That would be Chico. He's being held in the same area as Paz. Last radio contact was 40 hours ago. Find them both. Bring them back alive. Enter the compound from the south cliff. Secure Chico and Paz, then report back from the rendezvous point.
The controller's going nuts. There's the fox patch. The actual fox patch.
We'll send a chopper from across the Cuban border. You should be back at Mother Base in time for lunch. You'll probably just miss our guests. The only catch is you go in solo. The politically sensitive nature of the mission means backup is not an option.
Fine. I like some alone time now and then.
Oh, look, there's Tara Strong. I don't know who most of these people voice, because for some reason they don't give the voice acting credits anymore.
I'm in front of the prison.
Like they used to, like, oh, Solid Snake, David Hayter.
Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
Alright, those night vision goggles he's wearing are gonna be my best friend. I wish I'd known to really use those things in my first playthrough, because these things show you everything. It's kind of like detective vision on,
Kept you waiting, huh?
Kind of like using detective vision in Arkham, where there's really never a reason to take the damn things off because they're so good. Yeah, like they didn't see his ass in those searchlights. My radio/droid thing.
Chico and Paz are being held in an old, unused part of the compound. Get inside and head northeast.
Mission info has been
This is an
updated.
infiltration mission. You've got to stay out of sight. Before you
Oh,
go
that's
any
right.
further,
Ready weapon.
use your binoculars to recon the area. If you ready your weapon while crawling, you can move horizontally left or right. If you do that holding the dash button, you'll move faster.
Apparently there's a thing that I'm supposed to be fucking around with over here. Hold on a second. What is it? Hold on. No. Alright, why is it not doing... I don't know. It's supposed to be
We
a
have no more than a
pack.
dozen guys at Barranquilla. Some of them with barely enough gear to protect themselves. Now here we are, not 1 year later, over 300 men strong. But the way I see it, this is still our 0 hour. Once this mission's behind us, I want to pitch you some ideas about expansion.
Alright, there's the marking system. I don't
What do you
remember
see?
if
Press
it was
the
the
call button to
first
get more
playthrough
intel.
or subsequent playthroughs that tell you how many enemies are actually still around. But either way, it's valid now. And how you do it is you basically lock eyes on your targets. And the point here is kind of to get eyes on as many people as possible. Alright, we're just gonna forget that those patches even exist for now.
You can check the controls on the pause screen.
But yeah, look at how these fucking goggles highlight everything. It's just broken. I love it. Of course, the problem is, once you have so many people marked, you get to the point where the guy that you don't see is the one that gets you. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's everything I'm going to get from this angle. I think that little flash is kind of a danger sense sort of thing. Like, oh, if you don't watch it, they're going to find you. Like, if I had been moving there, he probably would have seen me. These guys are remarkably unaware of their surroundings. It's kind of
To
creepy.
climb an obstacle, press the action button.
Okay, we're going to go over my weapons real quick. Down is my silent pistol. Up here it's this, which I'm going to turn the flashlight off for. I've got grenades, magazines, flare grenades, and later on I'll have C4. And of course I've got the night vision. The pistol suppressor never wears out, but the ammo runs out pretty easily. Now I can trank this guy, or hold him up.
Spit it out.
When you hold them up, they automatically put their weapons down.
The map
You
has
can
been
get them to
updated.
call other guys, give you some info, or get down. Just like in Peace Walker, once they're down, they stay down unless alert hits. And I think it has to be specifically alarm blaringly seeing you trying to shoot balloons. No? Did I tag him? I think I tagged him. Okay. Now, once he gets out of the map, it'll say, oh, enemy's no longer in the area. Which means he's not my problem anymore.
Now head east.
I don't know if there's any sort of bonus for tagging everyone and everything,
on your iDroid.
but I'm going to try to, just for, again, safety reasons. You know? It's worth doing if only to cover your ass.
If you need advice.
Try and hit this guy up real quick.
That rain just won't let up. It'll help you stay out of sight, but watch you don't get hypothermia.
Yeah, that's a thing that just happened. I wonder if he's gonna fall asleep at the wheel now that I shot him. I'm gonna laugh my ass off if he does fall asleep at the wheel. Never actually seen that truck leave before. Well, I've never seen him get in it, let me put it that way. Seen it leave before. Damn it, didn't tag. Oh well. Yeah, one time I climbed up here, was gonna load the truck up with C4, then noticed the truck was gone. I'm like, wait, that thing moved? I've never had trouble with this guy, but I always get nervous that he's gonna hit me.
Effective for dealing with nearby enemies.
The map has been updated.
Okay, let's spot some guys. And yeah, he could give two shits if I stand on him. Oh, he fell asleep in the truck. That's awesome. Well, it's gonna be less awesome in a minute, because they're gonna probably spot me now.
Take a good look at the enemy through your binoculars, and you can mark him. Marked enemies can be sensed when nearby, even if there's a wall between you and them.
Just getting
But
back
it
in the
only
fucking
works
truck.
if you stop
Love
and
it.
take the time to focus your attention. This helps you maintain situational awareness. Try it.
Basically what he's saying is once I mark someone, I can see them pretty much all the time. He fucking fell asleep and fell out of the truck. I love it. It's the best thing. Well, maybe not for him. You see, in civilian life, that's called a DUI, son. Okay. All fun aside, what else we got? Got him being a bastard over there. Got that guy being a bastard over there. Seriously, these two are the bane of my fucking existence. Absolute banes, both of them. And I think there's a third guy there who's even more trouble. Because I don't have him marked yet. Ooh, let's stop. Show Kyrix the stuff. Trank rounds. That would have been handy on my first run to remember that those were there. Anyway. Yep, one of the truck drivers just left, basically. Get up here. And pick this lock. Into the building we go. Steal some people.
You got explosives. They'll pack enough power to destroy their anti-air defenses or vehicles.
Let's set one of these puppies up. I can blow these whenever I'm ready. And I'd rather do it pretty much all at once, you know. That way when the alert trips, I have control over it. See, that guy is just such a bastard. But this is one of your many good vantage points to start looking for bad guys. Now, in my typical Metal Gear fashion, I'm going to try, again, not to kill anyone. And take it a step further and try not to even shoot anyone. Because we all know what my aim is like. I've seriously been point blank, unloaded 3 trank darts in their face, and they still fucking sounded an alarm. See, one of the things that screwed me more than anything was attempting to do a I'm gonna pacify everyone run. No, just the people that matter. What the hell was that? Did I just frog splash the ground? Okay, we're gonna have fun with the mechanic here. Not that mechanic. That's a bad mechanic. You know, come on, go check it out. It's making the noise. You know you live for that noise. Go look. Pokeball, go, motherfucker.
CP, this is Delta 9. Just heard a noise. Gotta check it out. Over. This is CP. Understood. Be careful. Out. Eyes open, boss.
Now his lazy ass goes to look. Give him that sit rep.
CP, this is Delta 9. Checked it out. Can't see anything unusual. Over. This is CP. Understood. Return to your post. Out.
The map has been
Here's my
updated.
grenades. That paid off in a huge way for me. Okay, more guys, more guys. See, now things get interesting. You know what? We're getting close, so let's call it here. I'm Kyrix, and this has been Let's Play Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes. See you next time. Bye-bye.